I'm okay. Little bit better.
Hariji, go.
Buddhya Adhyasa. And also in the next verse, it is written, Na tat samo, when nothing similar. Now, you see, when we are taking the example of rope and snake, that I am superimposing snake on the rope, which calls for my, if not complete, at least a reasonably good knowledge about the snake. I cannot superimpose an elephant on the snake, on the rope. So it calls for a definitely it calls for a rough, if not a perfect idea of the snake. So how do we say it is Viparita Buddhyatma and also Na Tatsam? I am able to superimpose the universe on Paramatma because I have a reasonably good, or at least it calls for a reasonably good idea about the universe. So how don't you think that there is some sort of a contradiction?
No, I don't superimpose the universe on Atma. Because I don't know what the universe is. I don't know what the universe is.
I must have, no, that is why in this example, I must have a rough idea about the snake. That is why I am able to superimpose the snake on the rope. I cannot superimpose a tiger or a lion on the rope.
Understood. So what is your question?
The question is, it calls for a definite idea about that idea which I am trying to superimpose on the reality.
Of course.
So how do you say that it is Viparita Buddhyatma and also Na Tat Samo? That is nothing similar. It is definitely similar, is it not? The snake is similar to the rope.
No. You are combining two different things. Where is Natat Samaha? Natat Samaha is, you are talking about mantra number 12.
Yeah. No, the last mantra. It is. Right. No. It is mantra number 12.
Okay, so mantra number 12, Ekaha Natat Samaha is referring to Eka. It is not referring to your projection, correct? It is talking about Parameshwaraha, right?
Yeah.
So what is your question?
The question, how do we say that it is Viparita Buddhya Adhyasa? It is, I am able to project the rope onto the snake onto the rope because the snake has somewhat similar nature, or at least
that is all fine. That is all fine, but snake is different from rope, or snake is identical to rope?
Snake is different.
That is Viparita means different. That's all. Viparita means different. You just said snake is different from rope, right? Did you say that?
Yes, I told you.
That different is Viparita, correct? That is what Viparita means. That is what Viparita means.
But why am I not able to project an elephant on a rope?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Because there is no similarity. There is no similar characteristics between an elephant and a rope.
All right. We can take that.
I can project an elephant on a big, if I see a big rock or a ball from a long distance, I can misinterpret that as a snake. I mean, as an elephant.
So what you're saying is, even among the things I can project on an object, even there you can't project anything on anything else.
Yeah,
You can
that's
only,
what. Yeah.
you can only project certain things on certain other things. That's what you're saying. Which
Certain
has
other thing with not 100% similarity, but at least 50-60% similarity.
all right, all right. We can take all everything you said is true. Now, what is the question?
The question is when I understood initially the Viparita, I thought it should be diametrically opposite.
What do you mean by diametrically opposite? Define diametrically opposite. Is there a circle?
Rope,
Is there a circle? Is there a circle
rope,
where imagine a diameter? What is diametrically opposite?
diametrically opposite in the sense I cannot take a rope and project as
Elephant.
I told you,
Project
elephant or anything which does not have a similar form like a rope.
Viparita,
I can't take a circle and then project a square on.
Viparita refers to something different than what is there out there, the rope, which you are going to project on the rope. That is the meaning of Viparita.
Yeah.
That is all Viparita means.
Okay.
That's all Viparita. Anything different than the rope is Viparita. That's it.
Okay.
Whether it's elephant or whether it is a snake that you're going to project, we don't know. But whatever you're going to project is Viparita. And you've already eliminated elephant. Okay, so snake. Correct? That is Viparita. That is a Viparita. Viparita means something different than what it should be.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. No need to stretch it and say diametrically opposite and polar opposite, this, that, and all. Those are all. It may be polar opposite. We don't know. It all depends on what that object is.
Okay.
And in any case, we don't know what a diametrically opposite means. What we don't know.
Okay.
Suppose I ask you, is my glasses diametrically opposite to the clock?
Okay.
I don't know. You have to define what diametrically opposite.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody will say, no, they are not diamond. In fact, the glasses also cost 200 rupees. Clock also cost 200 rupees. So they are actually in the same category, they will say. Somebody will categorize it. So,
I asked this doubt because I was wondering whether I should learn the universe thoroughly.
No, but that's why I said. That's why I said we are not projecting the universe on Atma.
Okay.
We are only projecting small things on various things. On Atma. Everything is on Atma. Na Eka.
Okay.
And so by implication, the entire world, we do talk about the universe, we do analyze the universe, we do talk about it. And so we have an idea of universe. May not be a complete idea of universe. We know what universe is.
Okay.
No, in the sense, we know the meaning of the word universe.
Okay.
We don't know the details of the universe. We know the meaning of the word universe.
Yeah, true.
And by implication, the universe is projected on Atma. Correct. By implication.
Okay.
Not like the snake being projected on the rope.
Okay.
Because snake is an object I'm crystal clear about. Rope is an object I'm crystal clear about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask one more?
Please.
Yeah, can you kindly explain once again the difference between Nityam and Shashvatam?
Nityam and Shashvatam. Now, here there is no difference. Here there is no difference. See, often they are used as synonyms. Often they are used
One
as
of the,
synonyms.
I don't remember in which mantra it is in. It
So
is
sometimes the word Shashvatam is used as a Pravaha Nityatvam. Pravaha Nityatvam means what? It is, for all practical purposes, it is Nitya.
yeah.
Like our Krishna said, no? What did he say? Ushitva Shashvati Samaha. To Arjuna's question about Yoga Brashto Vijayate. So then he says, Prapya Punya Kritan Lokan Ushitva Shashvati Samaha. Look at that. Prapya Punya. Arjuna's question is what? Hey, suppose I die tomorrow. I am excited by your teaching and I am going to be a Karma Yogi from now onwards. But suppose something happens, I die in the war. I'm going to go into a war. There's no guarantee I'm going to be alive. Then what happens? Then he says, Prapya Punya Kritan Lokan. Hey, you've done Punya only. You have a lot of Punya waiting for you, and you've done a Dharma Yuddham. Therefore, you will go to a place, maybe earth, maybe somewhere else, but it will be a great life. Correct, great life. Punya Kritam Lokam Ushitva Shashvati Samaha. For a long time. Their long is what? It's a finite long, not infinite long.
Relative long.
Correct. So that's where Shashvatam is often used. Occasionally, Shashvatam is used to refer to this Nityatva, permanent, Atma Nityatva.
Nityatvam, can I understand that is the absolute permanence?
In a context, in a particular context.
Okay.
In a particular context.
Next mantra talks about that. Next mantra talks about that. 13th.
Our context is Advaita Veda.
Oh.
So there, Nitya only means one thing.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So for all
mantra, Guruji, 13th mantra is about that. Nitya Nityanam.
Nityanam. Okay, so Hariji, you are good. Your question is going to lead us to the next mantra. Whether you knew it or not, that's what is that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I not knew it or not, I didn't know.
Okay, thank you.
Please trust me, I didn't know.
Oh, no problem. Okay, Mahesh, go ahead. If anybody has to leave soon, you can ask the question and leave. But otherwise, yeah, Mahesh.
Yeah, so look, I'm more of a comment, Jakumarji. In the class you mentioned about this, somebody talked about this 13th day celebration and all, right? So I happened to listen to a Ganapadigal who explained this. In one of the, maybe a 2 years ago. So he said that the reason, this is more of a recent means not immediate, maybe 50 years or so, that we celebrate this 13th, the Suvasvigaram. And he said his grandfather days, that it used to be like they do Shraddham for the whole 1 year. And after completion of 1 year only, they will do the Shubhasvigaram. Since times have changed and people have to get on with their work to go somewhere else and all that, they do this on 13th day as if done, and we continue with the rest of it. Otherwise, then it reminds me, when I was in an elementary school, my classmate's grandfather passed away. They were quite rich people, next 2 houses down my house. And his father conducted a Nitya Shraddham for 3 till the next Every day there was a Shraddha. I very well remember. That is the only thing I remember. So since you mentioned this, that was what it was. So he said that is because people didn't have time, don't have time to do this. So he said over a period of time from, say, so to speak, say 365 days, it came to 180 days, and now it is like 13 days. So they want to be things and get on with their life. Otherwise, they don't go for 1 year, they don't go anywhere to avoid socialization. That's also another reason he said. There is a thing that, we should not go to the temple for a year. That is mainly reason is because temple is a place where people socialize, people meet, and you don't want to discuss this, so people don't go there. Not that we don't want to see the God or we want to do this. So I thought I bring it up. That's all. Nothing to do with this rest of the Kathopanishad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good point. So times things have changed. Yeah.
On the 13th, you are
Ramoji, not audible. Your voice
on
got
the
cut.
13th, after the Subhashivagram, you are asked to go to the temple. On the 13th, you are asked to go to the temple after the Subhashivagaram.
That is the reason. That is exactly the reason he said. Because what you are supposed to do after 1 year, you have been forced to do on 13th day.
That also has changed. Yeah.
Yes, that is what it is.
Interesting to see how that. So in this lifetime itself, Mahesh is saying he saw it. Therefore, that means it happened in the last 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years.
That the person, the family I'm talking about was extremely religious. They were a banker actually.
Very good.
They owned a bank at that time. So, but they were extremely religious. That's what it reminded me.
Right. Emmaji, you had a question? No. Okay.
You are talking about, Mahesh, you are talking about Melarkot.
Yeah, Mahesh is left. Okay. So there are no questions. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Dhanyawad.
Thank you. Thank you.